What's up, guys? My name's Zeke. Welcome back to a motivational video. Today we're going to be talking about how to always forgive. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys leave a like down below, comment anything you liked or disliked about the video, and also make sure to subscribe. In life, you're going to run into a lot of life problems and people, and they're going to cause you to feel like you can't forgive them, or they did something that you just can't accept and forgive and move on, and you're gonna feel like you can't, but you always can. There's gonna be people that have there's people out there that have said that you can, and I'm one of those people to tell you that you're always able to forgive someone no matter what. Forgive everyone on anything. It might take a while, but always in the end, forgive. There's people out there that at the end of the day, at the end of an argument, at the end of a conflict, they don't even think they did something wrong when they did, or they know they did something wrong and they just don't care that you think they should apologize for, or they should feel sorry to you, but you should still forgive those people. Even if they should say sorry, you should be the bigger person to say, okay, I understand you're not going to. I'm just going to move on with my life and continue on with the things I want, and I'm just going to forgive the situation and move on. The biggest part of forgiveness is moving on and moving past it, mentally moving past it. There's a quote from Mike Tyson that I saw a couple days ago. It says, "Not forgiving is letting the devil win." When you don't forgive someone, you're letting the negative side of you come out, and the resentful and hatred part of you towards that thing or person come out of you, creating more negativity within the situation than if you just forgave that person. You're letting the devil win because you're not forgiving the person. They do something wrong, you forgive them, it's over. They do something wrong, you hate them, you're just going to continue that hatred and negativity on until you forgive them or until they say sorry. It's just not something you should do, and you're not being the bigger person by doing that. There's a lot of things that people don't forgive each other for. Drama, relationships, life problems, murder even. Let's just talk about murder first. Like, if someone passes or someone kills someone close to you or something like that, obviously it's hard to forgive that person. But you can forgive the situation. There's a difference between forgiving the person's situation. Forgiving the situation is allowing yourself to move on from that situation, not have resent towards that situation. And even if that person killed someone with intent, you can forgive them by just saying, I understand that happened, I know it wasn't right, I'm going to forgive that and move on, knowing that everything happens for a reason and I can't do anything about it. All I can do is be sorrowful and sorry for that person because they are living knowing that, thinking that that is okay, and move on. You can obviously hate that person the rest of your entire life, but that's just going to create a lot of drain on yourself when all you can do is just accept that it happened and move on. I know it's easier said than done, especially for something like that, but just always forgive the person or the thing, the situation, no matter how extreme it is. Other than things as extreme as murder, the one thing you can always think about is what matter in 2 years. Like, when you think about a situation, like a relationship, you got cheated on, or someone dumped you for this, in 2 years, will it matter? 5 years, will it matter? 10 years, will it matter? Will that matter at all? Will you care about that at all? What will you be doing in 10 years that's going to make you worry about this? If you got broken up with sophomore year of high school, when you're 30 years old, are you going to be worrying about what happened then? No. It might hurt for the time being, but pain is temporary. Your life is not permanent, but you know what I mean. You also can't change the past. If something happens and the person has said sorry for it, if they haven't said sorry for it, even if you know it's wrong, can you change the past? No, you can't. Like, when people argue about something, oh, you did this, oh, I didn't mean to do that, or no, I didn't do this, or whatever. If it's already been done, there's no point arguing about it because it's already done. All you can do now is just fix it or move on. There's no point in bickering and more conflict and negativity about it when you can't change the past. Forgive the situation and the person and just move on. Forgiveness is a hard thing for some people to do, because when some people do certain things, a lot of people don't want to accept that it happened, and they don't want to forgive that person for what they did, and they just want to hold that resentment towards that person because they think it was that extreme that they should hold that towards them and against them for as long as they want, which that is wrong. You should forgive the person and find out a way to move on yourself. You not forgiving the person is you not moving on. Well, what if I don't want to move on? That's going to drain you. Over time, not forgiving someone or not forgiving the situation is just going to drain you. Just forgive and move on. It's going to teach yourself to forgive more. It's going to teach yourself to get over things. It's going to teach yourself that some things don't matter in the long term. Some things are just stuff you should endure the pain. Again, pain is temporary. Focus on healing yourself and then move on. The situation's done. You've healed from it. If the situation's done and you've healed from it, let's say you got cheated on, you're going to be sad. You deal with the pain and the emotions of that. You're done with it. And don't let those emotions get carried into your next part of life, because that means you didn't forgive the situation. Try and forget that. Heal yourself completely of all that negativity that happened and move on. So what, you see that person someday. The situation's done. They might be happy, maybe not. You're moved on from the situation. You're healed. You should let yourself heal first, and you can move on. Forgive the person. People make mistakes in life. That's one thing. People make mistakes. People are going to make mistakes. We're humans. So if no one forgives each other, we're just going to all hate each other. If someone cheats on someone, obviously it sucks, but in 10 years you should be able to say, okay, you made that mistake. That was a poor choice. They're going to probably agree. And you can both just kind of be like, well, it happened. We're both happy. We're at different spots in our life now. And even if you do forgive someone, that doesn't mean you have to be friends with them. You can just know the person, be acquaintances with the person, just be okay with them. If you forgive someone cheated on you and you really hold that big a grudge, if it's like an affair, you can just be okay with that person in your life. You can just be good knowing they exist, and they can be good with you knowing you exist. You guys can just know each other. That doesn't mean you have to hate them. It doesn't mean you have to have that hatred towards them or not forgive them for what they've done. Always forgive people. In the long run, you're gonna be a lot happier that you forgave, and it's gonna mentally feel a lot better to know that you forgave and you healed yourself than if you just hold negativity in you and against that person forever. Thank you guys for tuning in today's video. Make sure you guys leave a like down below, comment anything you liked or disliked about today's video, and also subscribe if you have not. Love you guys all so much. Thank you for watching today's video. Peace out.